Hey guys, Mitch here. If you're checking out our bars here online, thanks for looking at them. If you've purchased one, thank you again for that. If you're looking to see how hard this is to install, it's about a 2 out of 10. Let's get to it. Step one, we're gonna take the rear trunk pan out. As you see, coming out right here. We're gonna set it to the side for now. And then we're gonna start removing panels. So basically there's 2 spin nuts on each side right here. And you might wanna find a spot to put these just so you don't lose them. Then you're gonna need a panel puller. It's gonna look something like this. Just something to pull Christmas tree pins out with. We'll pull pins out. There'll be 4 in the back panel. There'll be 4 on each side here, 2 per side. And then we'll move up and we'll show you the front ones here in a second. Set this aside as well. Next, we're gonna move right here behind the rear wheel tub. There's 2 more panel pins on each side. So it's easier just to kind of go over top of this one and pull out. And then move down here, pull this one out, and repeat for the other side. Okay guys, now we're gonna move inside. As you can see, we've got the back seat folded down. We're gonna remove some more Christmas tree pins. You got one here, and one here. So we're gonna remove those and put them back in the same pile. And you're gonna repeat that step for the same positions on the other side. As you can see, this panel will now start to fold out and we'll remove it from the rear. And we're gonna remove this panel. As you can see, there's not a whole lot to it. We're gonna get this ready to mark up and punch holes and split for the bar. Okay, now we got the other side unhooked. We're gonna remove this side and we'll set this one over here with the other one and we'll start laying out our holes. Our next step's gonna be, I've already cut this out so it'll save a little bit of time on your video and in your install. The Challenger pattern is a universal flip pattern. It will go from the right to the left. As you can see, this here is the passenger side. It's gonna lay right in there like so. You'll mark this hole and you'll mark this split. See where I've split the paper here? You'll split it there all the way to that hole and then you'll flip it. Go to the driver's side. It lays in there the same way. You'll mark the hole, mark the split, and split it. With the driver's side template in place, we're gonna mark this hole with some kind of Sharpie, silver or something, so you can see it on the black. Then we're gonna come down here, and we're gonna mark this split, because we'll actually cut that so that it'll go down over the bar. We'll move to the other side, do it real quick. Make sure that it's touching all the corners correctly. We are. We're going to mark this hole. Mark our split. Then we're ready to cut. Next, we're going to cut our holes in our carpet here for our bar to go through. You can do this with a box cutter or X-Acto knife or any kind of scissors. If you got scissors to cut a hole that small. Here at Petty's Garage, we like to burn them in, basically. So you'll take a piece of tubing, you'll heat it up, and you'll just press through both. It's got jute on the back side and the carpet, so you'll press through both sides. Makes a really nice, clean hole. It sears the edges so that they don't run. Once again, If you're not comfortable using this way, a box cutter or an X-Acto knife or scissors or anything just to cut your hole will be sufficient. This is the way we do it here. Be sure to get it plenty hot enough to where it goes through in one pass. That's that. Move to the other side. Do not lay that on your carpet, it will make a mess. Next, we're gonna lay our line out where we're gonna cut. We're gonna split the hole in the middle there, go out to our line, lay our tape out on both sides. We're just gonna cut right up our line here. You will have to cut through the jute on the back side of the carpet. It will be a little tough. There's what your carpet will look like after it's done. We're ready to put our bar in. Okay guys, next step is we're gonna start putting our bar into the car. Make sure when you put it in that the bar sits flat on the purchase. It is one direction. Then you're gonna grab your cups, washers, and nuts and start installing them on the studs. Now we're going to use our 17mm socket and spin these down. Okay guys, now we're going to use that same 17mm socket on a torque wrench. And we're going to torque it to 35 foot-pounds. If you don't have means to a torque wrench, just good and snug. You can see about how tight I'm going here. Okay, now that we've got all that installed and torqued, we're gonna reinstall the side panels and finish up our install. There you have it.